Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K release of the DC animated film Justice League vs. The Fatal Five. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. You can also find me over Twitter and Instagram at Movie Guy 365. Okay, Justice League versus The Fatal Five. This is the 4K edition. They actually did come out with a steelbook version, but it was Blu-ray only, available at Target. And also, Best Buy has a 4K edition with a little action figure, as you know, per their norm on that deal. So as for the movie itself, I'm not going to get too heavy into spoilers or anything like that. It is a new movie. It hasn't been previously released. So, you know, I overall enjoy the DC animated films. So yes, they do have some really, really good ones, and I think some not so good ones. Overall, like recently, I feel that The Death of Superman was one of their better entries, but I did feel that the follow-up, A Reign of the Supermen, was a step below. And I think that's just a few story elements that I didn't quite agree with. And also the animation, sometimes in these movies can be a little rough. Now, with Justice League versus The Fatal Five, they decided to go into that Bruce Timm style of animation. Normally, I really enjoy that. But the problem when you do something like that and you don't have the heart of, Paul Dini and Bruce Timm navigating behind the scenes is it kind of feels a little empty. It kind of feels a little shallow. The story-wise, it's okay. It does get a little bit convoluted for its own good at some points in the middle. But, running under, 77 minutes, I believe, it moves at a fairly brisk pace, but it does seem to get bogged down a little bit on those little, story beats. Now, I am a huge Green Lantern fan, and the first appearance of Jessica Cruz as a Green Lantern, I really enjoyed that they touched on those aspects of the character that from the comic books. I mean, she suffers, from a borderline bipolar disorder, and there's a lot of going on with depression, and they do touch on that a little bit here. If you really want to get a good sense of her as a character, I'd suggest you check out her recent run in Green Lanterns. I feel like they do a really good job with her. In this movie, it's definitely a watered down version of that character, but I still enjoyed it. I did like, seeing her on the screen, and I hope we see her more in the future. I wouldn't mind, quite frankly, I wouldn't mind an actual Green Lantern movie. Let's get them all in there. But anyway, so I did really like the story. It does have a few issues here and there, but it's overall enjoyable. Now, anybody who's familiar with my channel, when it comes to animation in 4K, you often have to kind of wonder if there's really a huge upgrade. Now, I've made videos on this in the past. You can go ahead and check those out. I feel that we are given an HDR. It was in the press release stated that we were going to get a Dolby Vision grade in this. That did not happen. We only got it a standard HDR, which still looks really, really good. I feel that it is an okay upgrade over the Blu-ray. I don't think it's anything phenomenal. You're not going to necessarily be, your jaw's not going to drop at what you're seeing compared to the Blu-ray. But it does look cleaner. It looks, a bit more of a pop-out if you have HDR capable TV. I enjoy what I saw. I think it looks good. I don't think it is light years above as far as, A and B comparison. But if you're spending the money, I would still suggest going with the 4K, honestly. It actually looks really, really good. There are some good moments here visually. As far as the audio goes, once again, they stated we were going to get an Atmos track, but it was sadly only a DTS 5.1. Believe it or not, it's not a truly immersive track. It reserves its rear speaker audio cues, mostly with a little bit ambient sound, some action scenes. But I didn't feel like this was something you absolutely had to have the stereo on for. If you've got a regular TV speakers or a sound bar, I think you're going to be just fine. Nothing that's going to blow you away. Yes, you get a little bit of LFE action here and there, but it isn't a must-have to have the good surround sound on. In fact, when I first started watching it, I just had the TV on or the TV speakers going, and then I switched over for a nice comparison. I don't feel there was anything you necessarily needed to have the surround sound for. It's nice if you have it, but you're not missing much if you don't. So overall, I feel that Justice League versus The Fatal Five okay story, gets a little bogged down in its own details at a point. It's missing that heart of like what you get from a good Bruce Timm, like Batman the Animated Series, Justice League Unlimited, that kind of thing. It doesn't have that nice cohesion and feel to it. But if you're a fan of the art style, I think you're going to enjoy what you see here. Audio wise, you're okay. You're good either way if you're doing television or not. And HDR is fine. It's nothing spectacular, but it's a nice little perks and bonuses if you got it. So let me know in the comments below, what did you think of Justice League versus the Fatal Five? Let me know, and in the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification for me. Put out videos every single day. Any help you can give me be greatly appreciated. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.